Hey, so I wanted to really quick talk about hair regrowth. This is for both men and women. Some sure ways to increase hair growth that work. Yes, everything takes time. There are no quick fixes unless you wanted a hair transplant, and I don't know why you would want to do that. So aloe vera, number one. I applied this to my roots right now. Using aloe vera on your scalp is amazing for hair regrowth for a lot of reasons. Yes, there's minerals in it, but it also has some type of enzymes or something. I don't remember exactly, but something in aloe vera that will help clean the scalp, or in a sense, maybe it was antimicrobial or something. But regardless, aloe vera is amazing for hair growth. This one you have to be pretty consistent about, but I can use it once or twice and notice a big difference. So this can be hair, for many reasons. But one thing I do have to say for sure really fast is that I know after the panty hit, a lot of people who have experienced that illness, or whatever you want to call it, has had a lot of hair loss, what's it called? The hairline receding. So obviously I don't know exactly what that is caused by at this moment, but if you are experiencing thinning hair, less hair growth, and even the male pattern baldness, back here, or receding hairline as a male or female, or you just want your hair to grow faster, this aloe works really well even with, African American, I don't even know what to call a lot of scalps, because a lot of products are used, whichever reasons will have, hair loss. Aloe vera is great for everything, but it is also amazing for your scalp, and you will see, you can look up other testimonies of people who have used this regularly, can see an extra inch or two of hair growth if you're looking for length, in addition to volume of hair regrowth with aloe. If you are experiencing less growth, and especially for males too, but this is for everybody. If you are noticing hair loss back here and receding hairline, less hair growth, stimulate your scalp, and you use a scalp scrub. Buy one. If you're a man, it doesn't take much. You can purchase it pre-made. It doesn't have to be a very expensive one. Understand that for sure, but the chemicals in it, the less chemicals, the better. We'll say that for sure. Keep in mind, if it's a salt scrub, it's going to be more drying. So if you already have bleached hair or anything, I wouldn't recommend using one that uses salt. Sugar is more hydrating, or whatever else it may be. Regardless, use a scrub to exfoliate your scalp. Do it in the shower twice a week, however often the scrub you buy recommends, because when you do this, the exfoliation and the blood flow and cleaning, removing the buildup from the follicles, you will over time, even if you think it's an age thing, I would not be surprised if you saw your hair over time start to grow. Anybody who stays consistent with this stuff for about 6 months, will see a difference. I promise you. And it is really easy. All you have to do is buy it, male or female, and put it in your shower and use it. Exfoliate your freaking scalp, I promise you. So that is another thing. So aloe vera, there are supplements and stuff you can take. I don't always recommend, I don't want to recommend supplements on here, even though I would be saying the more holistic ones. There are other things you can use topically to cleanse your scalp, and internally, like rosemary and a lot of stuff. There are juices you can juice. I think celery and carrots is really good. I recommend doing those fresh. Carrots have sugar in it, a lot of sugar, but celery and carrot is really good for hair regrowth to drink as a juice. And let's see, there was another thing I was going to say about stimulation of the scalp. If you've ever heard the term, I made another video about how to make manifest, these real actual changes in your physical body when you're trying to manifest your body changing, or whatever it is you're trying to manifest different than you are, even though you're beautiful the way that you are. The point is to actually physically also activate it energetically and blood flow wise. So massaging the scalp, you can buy a salt or scalp massager. You know, they have them expensive for like $20 or $50 at like a store, but I think they have them at like the dollar store or somewhere like that. You can find one cheap. So it's just, I don't know where mine's at right now, but it's like a little round thing with a handle, and it has little bristles on it this short. It's like round bristles and like rubber hard or like plastic rubber type hard bristles to massage your scalp. But that goes to say about the energy you're putting towards yourself, and the blood flow is brushing your hair. Like back in the day, like the really back in the days, they would say that, you know, brush your hair, you lose 100 strands a day, but brush your hair, I don't know, or 100 brushes a day, whatever it may be. That is for scalp stimulation. Anything you put love into, grass grows where you water it. And this includes with your hair and your scalp being grass. If you are putting love and putting that attention and energy into your hair regrowing and the physical stimulation of it, and not to mention things like a scrub or a or aloe that is going to remove buildup and even, you know, put minerals on it, between the three of those. But even just what you can do, just make a habit of it. So it's like nothing and it doesn't seem like a task. You know what I mean? So if you are knowing that you're going to use that scalp scrubs in your shower and you're going to use it once or twice a week, and you know to make sure to brush your hair 2 nights a week, or use the the scalp brush on it. If you're a man, that might be more helpful, or female, it doesn't matter. It's just the point of putting that energy and stimulating and, you know, putting that in it. But you will see a difference. I mean, I'm not saying it's going to take 6 months. With aloe, I notice a difference within a couple days, like where my hair will be fuller and already more beautiful, but you will notice lengthwise that it's growth or filling in places. You will notice hair filling in places that it has decreased at. And yeah, so I think that's going to be it. There are other ways, of course, and I actually have a lot of experience with the scalp and and hair regrowth and, you know, a lot of that. But also I do, if you want to know about a treatment that I, you know works well too, but it's newer. A lot of people aren't as familiar with it, but that is microneedling. You do, you know, on like the face or body for like line decrease and collagen and induction, etc. But there is a product you can microneedle with, or just microneedle the scalp alone for excessive hair loss, and a lot of men would be interested in this. It's very beneficial. The outcome, the results are amazing, but you can do microneedling on your scalp if you're looking for an actual treatment. But regardless, you will see major hair regrowth with that, and that also takes 6 months. But I'm telling you, the things that I'm talking about will work over time. There's no such thing as a quick fix. That's not going to only last for a quick amount of time. So everything that we do is an investment in life. It's about investing, not just a quick, you know, fling. If you want to do a quick fling, or you want results in a quick fling, you're going to, you know, that's all you're going to get. You get what you know, put out. So it's more about consistency, like I said, even twice a week, but just putting that energy towards it, you will see a difference over time. And last thing I'm going to say really quick before ending this is that, you know, with the hair loss products and shampoos and stuff, be careful on what kind you are using, because the thing with those is a lot of times they have the opposite effect. There's a lot of weirdness when that happens a lot of times in supplements. Even one time I had, you know, about there are things that are supposed to make your hair grow, but depending on the cause and the reason and your personal chemistry with that product and why you even have hair loss might not be why. So a lot of times those things can make it worse or interact worse, either supplement or externally. So I just want to make a note of that. The things I am speaking of are actual physical stimulation and technically do really work and have results for sure. So that is going to be it for today. Oh yeah, and then the aloe, what I do is I cut off a piece, cut off the edges and then cut it in half. So I cut off the edges and then cut a piece off, and then when I open it and then I put it on throughout the scalp. I have done it where I like scoop it out and put it in a blender, but I don't, it's more messy, and then I put it in a squeeze bottle and squeeze it on. I like doing this manually. It kind of is about the energy, and it makes my, it gives that like messy look to it, and it's not overbearing, like sopping wet. But you can put it in a blender and add like lemon juice and rosemary, or I also have used other magical stuff, but I'm not going to recommend it on here because it stinks, but garlic and onion. But the garlic never left the smell of my hair. If you're looking for something to cleanse, if you have like seborrheic dermatitis too, or things like that, those clear it up very, very well. Onion juice is great for hair regrowth, but it stinks. So you can use garlic and onion, but stimulation, massage, exfoliation, and aloe will work great. Just do it a couple times a week, every week, for months, and even less, you will likely see results in a couple weeks. I'm just saying it will get better and better and better and better and better and better if you have a lot of loss. But like I said, even a couple times you will start to notice as far as the aloe and stuff. So that's going to be it for today, and I will talk to you later.